I see it now, it's always been inside of me. And now I feel so free, and this possibility. Oh, hey, it's me, name's Sony. Whoop. And welcome back to my mini little universe kind of thing. Streaming world, virtual, whatever it is, right? Yeah, you'll probably notice we're in a different place to the usual place. Yeah, I've been working quite a lot actually. This has been about a week of work going on here. And as you can see, we've got some cool things going on in the background there. You can see a whale jumping, and we've got a music box there. We've got Tubby wearing Ash Ketchum's hat. Why? I don't know. Let's have a look at that again. So here we go. Look at him. I don't think it really suits, but we'll just let him keep that hat for now. I mean, here we go. Like, it looks, that's normal. That's normal Tubby. We've got a nice Tubby version of the radio from Portal, because why not, right? That's perfect. It just, you can see the music playing on there. Absolutely brilliant. Nice and relaxed. I'm wearing Patrick's shorts because you know, perfect style of for this place here. I am wearing Neo's glasses, by the way. I couldn't be bothered getting a custom model or a new model. I already modeled these, so I just decided to use them, right? So let's pop off over here and have a look around here. You'll also notice I'm wearing some sandals. Really nice. Yeah, just spend some time just making this place look quite nice. There's actually a lot more to the place itself. But a lot of work went in this last week actually on more than just the world. You see, I've spent a lot of time working on just sort of programming and everything, and I needed a break, right? So I needed to be able to move away from the studio and get over to this here tropical island that you may actually recognize when we switch over, for example, to this side. So there we go. You might also already recognize this place, right? So let's switch over here, maybe jump over to the other side there. Do you recognize this place? It's I've got some whale islands in the background, so that might give you a hint, even though that's not part of the same game as this place. Just different worlds put together. They look pretty nice, right? So there we go. In fact, Tubby can give you a little hint. There we go. Little hint. He's wearing a little Sonic hat. Sonic Cat Tubby. There we go. Tubby, you wear Ash Ketchum's hat again. Oh, wrong place. I was supposed to go over there, but oh well, there we go. Right? So yeah, welcome back to this world here, and yeah, there we go. Now I did a little bit of additional functionality is what I've been working on for a while now. Getting these sort of custom scenes into the game world, into the streaming world, because one of the biggest problems that I had was that all of my systems were built to work properly within the one scene that I built, right? So let's move over this side, and we'll have a look down here. Just a nice little walk on the beach. Here we go. We'll just chill out on the beach. You can see Tubby's wearing Ash Ketchum's hat there. You can see the back of the hat, or the front of the hat actually. So yeah, there we go. And one of the things that I needed to fix, right, was the ability to go between different worlds. Right? I don't want to put them all in the same place. That would be ridiculous. It would be pretty excessive. In fact, let me switch over to here because my feet are going into the ground on that other section there. A little bit of work to do on the logic there as well. And yeah, just getting between worlds was a bit of a problem because I don't want to move away from the game result to be able to show you different worlds, right? I don't want to switch between different games essentially. That would be ridiculous. I needed everything to be streamlined and smooth and perfect, right? So let me switch back over to this side just because it's closer to the center point, and we'll be able to see just how it looks when I switch between worlds, right? Because I wanted it to be smooth, I wanted it to be clear, and I'm not going to just have as you can see from everything I've been doing, I don't want any sudden jumps, right? I don't want, well, there's sudden jumps coming up later on in this area, but that's just purely because I've set it up wrong, right? I don't want things to be instant. There needs to be a smooth transition between everything all the time, right? Everything needs to be seamless, or at least feel very close to seamless, right? Also, you'll notice if I switch between Patrick, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. I'm gonna have to give him like a pointy head and a fatter body because Patrick's toy just doesn't look like this, right? It looks very awkward. But yeah, so you can see here I fixed the eye blinking as well. I forgot to fix that when I switched over to the whole standing character body. I messed up the animator there. But what's important here, let's not get sidetracked, is the transition from one world to the next. So let's go from this place back to the studio and we'll see how the transition works. Entering the metaverse. I hate that bloody word. Oh, look at this. And here we are. It's brilliant. Tubby's still got the hat on. Hey, what are you doing? You silly. So there we go. It's absolutely brilliant. I can just switch between different worlds, and these are actually separate Unity scenes, right? So it's absolutely brilliant. Just completely separate Unity scenes, allowing me to build new worlds without any interference between the places, right? Now, obviously, this video we're not going to hang around in this world, so let's get back over to there, back to the resort. And you can see I've got a little bit of a simple particle system going on as well. I didn't want things to be excessive in what is essentially the stream loading screen, right? Let's get back into some summer outfit. There we go, looks much better. And let's pop over to that side where we've got that sitting island just sitting by itself. And let's have a look at what goes on there. So, popping over to the island. And here we are. You'll notice something already some references going on in the background there. And as I mentioned, this jump is a bit excessive. I really need to turn that into a separate area rather than a seat between the areas. But you'll notice in the background there that we've got dolphins jumping around. I'm going to change that character model soon. But there's also one whale in the water and he jumps out every now and then. Hold on, give him a moment. Hello? Hello? You jumping out? Hello, Mr. Whale. Oh, there he is. He's a very big whale, right? So there we go. We've got a whale just popping out all over the place, just wherever he wants to, right? And then we've got this random cashier's desk. You might recognize that. Of course you recognize that. Like, come on. If you don't recognize that, then what on earth? But yeah, I just want to add some little bits of random interaction into the game world. Which again, I want to stream this into the sort of streaming, live stream element, right? I want to make sure that there's live stream elements connected to all of the little things that I do within these worlds to make my live stream super interactive. I know I haven't started streaming yet, but I wanted this to be functional at least, and not being able to switch between worlds was a big problem, right? I also want to have more than one world currently. Now, let's hop over to the pier here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And you'll notice that we've got something else here. So let's switch to the front. And you'll notice I'm holding this here fishing pole, which is great, right? I wanted to start adding some functionality to the game to make it an actual game system, right? So what it can do here is it can actually start a mini game within the game, right? So there's a full game functionality going on here. It's got a start game, it's got an end game, which happens when I switch to a different seat. You can see that the fishing pole sat down again, and it's completely switched off now. None of that is handling code at all for the fishing pole now. That's completely switched off. It's a separate part of the game entirely, right? It's a completely separate mini game within the game world, right? So what that means is I can actually write a custom game now. Ooh, let me get in a good pause for that. Oh, that didn't work. That's fine, right? Yeah, so I can write a completely custom game within this game, right? I can write a mini game completely, like as a game developer, just completely a mini game of its own. Now this one's technically working, but it's a very basic functionality, and all I've got is just casting the line and then bringing it back, right? So just there we go. And yeah, nice and nice and cool. It's literally just casting the line and bringing it back, right? I've got a few camera angles. What I want to do is throw some fish in the water, make them animate and all of that good stuff, and write a proper fishing game, which then connects with the live stream chat, and then you can actually interact with that as well, right? So I did mention you can interact with Tubby all the time. And of course, now you'll be able to interact with the fishing game as well, right? So these are all mini games, and again, this is running only while I'm sitting in this seat. As soon as I get out of here, the whole fishing game completely switches off. So it's all completely separate games and everything just running by themselves, right? I can bring the line back, but it's just preliminary animations right now, completely basic stuff, and it's just like that, right? So there we go. And you can see that the actual hands are able to interact with these systems as well, right? It's just very, very basic stuff. But all I wanted to do is basically just have a little system which allows me to play some fishing games here, bring the line back, throw it out, and that's it. That's the whole game, right? It's just that for now. But I want to have some. Ooh, it's a floating line, right? It's I want to have some interactions that will be completely separate to the main streaming lab, right? And this has entire games running within my Unity app. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to get the live streaming chat working and everything like that. But until then, it's just this, right? So very basic area. I need some more stuff going on in the other place as well. So let's get out of here. Woo. And yeah, back to the resort. And we can see all of this stuff here. In fact, let me just pop over to here. I want to add some more functionality here all over the place. I want to add walking as well, so completely manual control and an automatic walk around stuff as well throughout this area, throughout pathways within the game worlds as well, different levels, different worlds. I've got some ideas for different worlds that I want to add as well, and I can add whatever type of interactivity you can think of, or I can think of, whatever, right? I want to add some swimming as well. Whatever, I'll add a diving board and we'll do some more chat interactive stuff in there as well. But until then, it's purely just the basis of something amazing, which is what I've built here. I cannot wait to get this done. But until then, let's pop back into the hub studio and just chill out. Where I will see you in the next video after that. So there we go. We'll just pop one more time. We'll have a look at the transition universe, multiverse transition thing. Off we go. And you can see Tubby spinning around me as well, and he gets into his bubble mode as well. And there we go. Woo! And we're back. And that's it, right? That's the whole thing's brilliant. It all just works. It's brilliant. I love it. Thanks very much for watching. I know this was a bit rambly, a bit all over the place, but I just spent my whole 4-day weekend making sure this system was absolutely. You know what? I can take my glasses off now. I spent my whole 4-day weekend just making sure this place was clean, worked very smoothly, and all of that good stuff. And as I did mention in the past, these disc plates I am working on them. They will be very, very soon. I'll be able to get these up. And until then, I shall see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry for all the rambling. Goodbye.